Hey everybody, we are back with the Star Wars The Old Republic Jedi Consular LP. As I mentioned, I'm not generally going to be doing parts of the LP where I'm actually playing the game. I'm trying to save those more for the story elements, but there are a few times where I'm going to get into the game and just kind of show you around. Primarily right now because I want to kind of show you the class and everything like that. But there might be a few instances where I might do like kind of side bits where I may do like a dungeon or something similar.
Mechanized travel is
Um,
for official business
so
only.
that's why I am right now. The chat is currently off because I opened it up and immediately saw that the chat was full of nothing but a bunch of whiny dickheads. It is one of the sadder parts of the Old Republic I found is that really the community is pretty fucking heinous right now. It's really bad. I, it probably gets better the further into the game you get, and you reach a point where a lot of the people playing it on the free to play scale, or the people who are just kind of in it for a flavor of the month sort of deal, are kind of weeded out. It's just right now, it's full of a lot of people who, one, get very defensive in regards to talking about WoW. Whenever WoW comes up, they feel the need to immediately put it down, and then a bunch of idiots. I don't like really complaining about MMO communities too much because I feel like all of them are kind of the same on some level, but this one is particularly bad. It's not always advantageous to have the chat up, but here's sort of the layout for the game. Right now, the UI actually is different. Here's what the UI should look like. With your character model down here, if you have a targeted person, they show up in the second corner over here. Your bar is down here, and you can expand it to a different bar. I've set it up though for custom, where you can swap it around. You can open up a UI changer and modify things as you need to. And for those of you who have played WoW, you'll probably recognize this UI looks a lot like WoW, and that is because it pretty much is. You got your character model up here, your minimap moves up to the top right hand corner, your two bars go down here, you get a bunch of options for sidebars, chat goes to the bottom left. Um, I know apparently that's how a lot of other games have it structured, but it is another one of those situations where you're like, oh, the Old Republic really just wants to be WoW. But as mentioned before, I'm playing a Jedi Consular, and the Consular is a little bit different from the other classes in that they're sort of at the start they're like kind of the mage class, but depending on which subclass or advanced class you go with, they're going to change. Right now, only three abilities: Saber Strike, which is kind of their basic attack; Project, where they throw debris and they just summon it out of nowhere, which is kind of weird, but kind of had to explain it some way. Because usually where these rocks, even when you're like in a completely metal structure, like I'm on a spaceship, I'm still fucking throwing rocks at people. But that's there. And then Double Strike, which is two hits that are weaker individually than the Saber Strike, but because there's two of them, you deal more, just based off of pure numbers. Um, there is a force meter that is basically the Jedi Consular's resource. You have 100 force, different abilities use a different amount of force, but you regain force pretty quickly. The sort of catch all to it is that the more force you have depleted, the slower it takes to rejuvenate, which is kind of how all the classes work, with the exception of the warrior, who kind of has rage. If you played WoW, or yeah, if you played WoW, you kind of know how that works. But the idea for the other gauges is that you want to. It's not about sort of balancing when to use big heals and or attacks and things like that, like it is in WoW. It's more about kind of managing and staying in a like kind of a safe area where you can regen quickly and then combo off of that. I actually, for some reason, thought when I first played this game that consulars had actual like a mana bar. I think it was called force power, but it was actually like mana. Like you had a finite amount of it. But I guess that maybe I might have been mistaken. I might be just crazy. Someone else could correct me and say that there was that there originally, but for right now, I don't remember it being there. But I'm generally not going to take you through the planet quests because there's a lot of them and they're not really unique. So I'm going to try to ignore those, but just for the sake of showing you one, here's one that's going to come up here.
Padawan, come here, quickly. The training grounds are not safe today.
And of course, as I am Sassy Cat, you don't sass Sassy Cat, doubter.
Is this where I'm supposed to run away and then be told later I failed the trial? Not likely.
That's
Yeah.
disturbingly paranoid, Padawan. We are here to test, not trick you.
Fuck you.
You're Yuan's apprentice, though, aren't you? We could certainly put your combat training to use. The short version is, we have flesh raiders invading the training grounds, and a group of Padawans without combat skills is trapped in the hills.
I'm gonna say, what is a flesh raider, so you can see these
Master
big
Yuan
things up
mentioned
close.
the natives briefly.
They are a savage people who occasionally raid the local settlements and devour those they kidnap. Before today, we thought they didn't understand technology, but they're packing blasters and vibroblades and turning them on Padawans who aren't trained to defend themselves.
I'll
They
go
need a
teach these
lesson.
flesh raiders to respect our borders.
This isn't about aggression, Padawan. Remember that. I've got a beacon here. If you can find the Padawans and set the beacon, we'll send an evac shuttle as fast as we can. A group of Jedi from the temple is headed this way, but maybe not fast enough. May the Force be with you.
Okay, so this is just a regular quest. This is not storyline related at all. Anyone who comes to this planet, I guess maybe only Jedi can do it since it's the Jedi homeworld, but anyone else can do this quest, and that's how all quests in this game are. You talk, and there's an actual dialogue, conversation tree. There are decisions to be made where within that, and that's sort of one of the bigger draws, is that storyline quests actually have a purpose. And this fucking dickhead wants to just interrupt me, so I'm just gonna kill him. But those are flesh raiders. They are these weird, fleshy, shark-looking dudes. I'm gonna throw a rock at him. I don't know where the rock went. It seemed to move very quickly. And there it is. And that's more or less it. This is how the Old Republic is. As I said, I'm not going to take you through all of these individual bits. I'm probably going to play these parts more solo, and then mostly only come in when we're doing storyline stuff and show you like maybe like key storyline fights or epic ones or stuff like that. Because this is a game full of grinding like any MMO, so you don't want to sit here and watch me do this for fucking 3 hours. As I'm just like, well, you know, got to take out these flesh raiders. These, they kind of look like they're made of baloney, which is kind of uncomfortable. Nothing really to do about that. Also going to be not streaming these parts because there's a lot of dickheads here. They're gonna come in and do stupid stuff. I don't know. As I said, I may probably do some side-off things, like if I'm doing particular dungeons or something like that. Like I'll probably do a part where I show you the first dungeon in the game, things like that. But I'll come in to explain some bits to you as they come up. Like I'll explain advanced classes and that comes up, things like that. But for right now, next time I cut in should be when I'm continuing my story.
Activation protocol begins. So, after the long silence, finally someone comes. I am Garen Jard. Millennia ago,
Good lord.
I stood as a founder of the Jedi Order.
Fucking founder of the Jedi Order and master of the mutton chops. Good lord, man. Those are epic. You're still just a hologram, though.
You may be programmed to think you're Garen Jard, but this is just an image.
Maybe so, but my wisdom can still be useful to those who listen. When the Jedi Order began,
I have ears.
I saw we must be dedicated to peace, to calming our emotions, and ending war across the galaxy. If we fought, it should only be in self-defense. That is the founding principle of civilization.
What would Sassikat say? Sassikat isn't completely evil.
Without peace, there could be no art, or culture, or politics, no republic.
The Jedi may have changed, but galactic peace has always remained one of our goals. Activation protocol complete. Go well.
God, I'm gonna miss those mutton chops. I'm so glad we preserved those for all time.
Activation protocol begins. Ah, another has come to listen. When the Jedi Order was founded, I, Calibrin, said we should devote ourselves to justice. True justice cannot be driven by emotion. We Jedi
Tell that
can
to
set
Batman.
our passions aside and seek the truth without fear or favor.
But compassion is important. No, that's just gonna take too long.
Sometimes a decision must be made quickly, without hours of soul searching.
Oh, that is...
Perhaps. But
Sassy!
then we must live with the consequences. We are Jedi. Every decision we make may affect strangers millions of light years away.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're
That
unimportant.
knowledge must guide your judgment. Activation protocol complete.
Activation protocol begins. A new Jedi comes to learn. Excellent. Excellent. I am Ter Senden, Keeper of the Histories, a founder and chronicler of the Jedi Order. I saw us becoming guardians of knowledge and secrets. We Jedi would safeguard the wisdom of the galaxy.
Oh yeah, gotta have a lot of people there to protect the whole never get in love thing, or everyone wears brown. Those are fucking secrets you gotta keep to the grave.
I'd rather make my mark on the galaxy than describe other people's adventures.
Those who stand tall in history are supported by 1,000 nameless faces. Jedi seek to dispel ignorance, to understand other cultures, and bring that understanding to others. Never forget that, wherever your path leads. Activation protocol complete.
God, all Jedis are assholes. You try to activate the hologram, but nothing happens. On closer examination, a holo projector has been carefully pried from its base and removed. The plot thickens.
Master Yuan, I've encountered a problem. One of the holoprojectors has been stolen.
Stolen? But the Flesh Raiders don't steal, they destroy. I'll look into this. If you have the other holograms, come and meet me at the Jedi Temple. I'm sending you directions now. And please, Padawan, be careful.
What, against the Flesh Raiders? They're pretty easy. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've killed like 90 in a row.
There isn't. It's out of my hands,
The
Cousin.
fuck are you? Oh, that sounds just awful. Oh, the fans
I
can
have
do
it.
nothing, etc.
Padawan, come in. This is Kaizen Fess, an old friend. He's here on a hunting expedition. A sacred Trandoshan tradition.
It's a freaky giant lizard. If that's an option, why wouldn't I say it?
This thing doesn't look like anybody's friend.
Oh, that's just me.
Padawan, that is enough.
It's no matter. Have scouting before light changes. Scorekeeper watch over Yuan. Did you just give me the
Some
stink
people,
eye?
even some Jedi, disapprove of my friendship with Kaizen. I wanted you to meet before rumors prejudiced you. First,
Look, I don't
thank you
care
for
whatever your
saving the
fetishes are,
holograms.
lady.
The Jedi have lost enough lately without losing our history, too.
You can have sex with as many giant lizard men as you want. I won't judge. I mean, fuck, I'm a cat person. What do I care?
One of the holoprojectors was taken before I could reach it.
I recall, and not just one at random, it seems. That hologram is of the infamous Master Rajivari.
Damn it!
Rajivari was another of the Jedi founders. He turned to the dark side. He betrayed the very order he helped to create.
And yet he had his own hologram.
Why would the founders keep Rajavari's image among them, after what he did?
Excellent question. To honor his previous contributions? Or a gesture of healing?
God, the
Rajivari was
Jedi are so
immensely
stupid.
powerful. That stolen hologram could hold his darkest secrets. The thief is likely from Kalikori village. Local Twi'lek pilgrims here illegally. Many of them are poor or hungry.
And Jedi relics are valuable.
Selling an ancient holoprojector could feed those villagers for months.
I'd like you to go to Kalikori village, discover who took the holoprojector and retrieve it. But tread lightly. The Twi'leks are here in defiance of Republic law. We're forbidden to fully defend them, even when the Flesh Raiders attack. Relations are strained.
We're Jedi. Aren't we obligated to help those in need?
This is the Jedi Council's judgment. I might disagree, but the decision is made. When you reach Kalikori village, find Bashen, captain of the village guard. He knows everyone. He may have seen the holoprojector. I think meeting these pilgrims will be a good lesson for you, Padawan. Go carefully.
God, I hate the Jedi so much.
Break out another cask, or 3. The festival only comes once a year. Our stores can take it.
Just as well. We have an uninvited guest.
Oh, hello.
I see. Festival of Awakening, Jedi. You're not welcome here.
Oh, where's the option to sass you up and down? Oh, here we go.
This is a Jedi world. I'll come and go as I please.
Oh!
What were you expecting, Bashen? An apology?
What do you want?
I probably should not let into the fact that it's a dangerous
A
artifact.
valuable Jedi holoprojector has been stolen. I want it, and the name of whoever took it.
We don't steal. We salvage.
A holoprojector. Yeah, I know what you mean. Nayland found one. Nayland Rollock. Maybe you've heard of him?
No, don't
If Nayland
give a
took the
fuck.
holoprojector, he's a thief. What else is there to know?
Nayland Rollock. Our dueling champion for 9 years straight. He once rescued an entire scouting party from flesh raiders single-handed. He planned our defenses. Protects us when we go foraging. Without him, we wouldn't even be having the festival. And no, I am not telling you where he is. Nayland earns his peace and quiet.
This is my first light or dark side option. So, just like in Mass Effect and just like in the KOTOR games, there is a light side, dark side sort of morality system to this game. Ultimately, it doesn't matter too much because it really depends more on what you want the story to go in. The only real gameplay benefit that I know of is that there's certain items you can only equip if you're a certain level of dark or light side. Like there's thresholds you get for earning so many dark or light side points. And that mostly, from what I can see, applies to relics, though I have seen like lightsabers and things like that that are around that. But we're gonna make the decision here. We're gonna be evil. We're gonna be dark side. Well, we're gonna go with whatever's sassy, but that's probably gonna be dark side.
You
more
have a
often than not.
choice. Either point me in Nayland's direction, or this festival will be memorable for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, right there. That was sassy.
Not on festival day. There's children here.
Just tell her, Bashen, so she can get out.
Okay, fine. Nayland went into the Flesh Raiders' territory. He's probably still there. He's been gone a while.
Next time, try giving a simple answer. You'll save everyone a lot of time.
Whatever, just go.
I hope that's the approach everyone takes to my character. Like, just get out of here, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck.
You make a lot of noise. I come for a flesh raider, I find a Jedi Padawan. I come to listen, to think among the dead, to fight for my people. Why have you come?
That's my business.
I don't explain my actions to strangers.
I'm called Nayland Ralok.
And ask for your
The
name.
others in the village spin tales of their legendary protector. They don't understand. Are the Flesh Raiders destroyed? No. My people aren't safe until my learning's complete. Tython's relics still have lessons. I listen. I can do things I never imagined possible. I will be the defender my people deserve.
Help Kalikori village if you wish, but Rajavari's holoprojector wasn't yours to take.
Tython is our home too. We'll use whatever we find to defend ourselves. You Jedi don't have a say.
It's not really your home. I mean, if you're
But
immigrants.
you're not a concern. Only the Flesh Raiders matter. Rajavari's hologram showed me how to punish them.
Oh, that's a neat trick. You've made the screen shake.
The Flesh Raiders will come, but not me. A merciful death compared to what my people have suffered.
Man, you cray.
Have you lost your mind?
There are hidden
God, I wish he had
wonders,
said that.
Jedi,
You cray!
and my journey has just begun. Now run, or die.
Is this like the cake or death scenario? Like, I'm like, death! Wait, no, damn, I want to run. Fuck. He got me. That dark side is strong. That's like a goober.
Padawan, I just spoke to Rana Dalven, the daughter of Kalikori village's matriarch, concerning your visit there. I was appalled. Threatening innocent people is unacceptable. Aggression and impatience only lead to ruin.
Here comes the guilt trip.
I found the holoprojector as you asked.
We should check that
Oh,
Rajavari's
sweet, we
hologram
just
is
brushed
safe.
that right under the
The
fucking rug.
holoprojector was stolen by a Twi'lek, Nayland Ralok. He learned force techniques from Rajavari's hologram. He was obviously unstable.
A villager? Very unusual. Then this Nayland is force sensitive. Let's see what he saw.
Activation protocol begins. A few words. Shall this be all my legacy? No. My enemies are long dead. It is time. Hear me. I have left true wisdom behind. For those who follow where the first blade points, from the sanctuary of the Order, all else is fleeting.
My word. True wisdom. Padawan, he's talking about the Fount of Rajavari.
Okay. Now I'm intrigued.
What is this Fount of Rajavari?
After Rajavari fell, sources claimed he created a great archive of his knowledge and teachings. The Fount of Rajavari. Generations of Jedi search for it, finding nothing. The Fount's considered a hoax by all reputable scholars, but we just heard proof.
So did that
Nayland Ralok saw
Twi'lek dude.
this hologram, Master. More of Rajavari's knowledge could make him incredibly dangerous.
The hologram said, follow where the first blade points, from the sanctuary of the Order. Kaleth! The ruins at Kaleth. The name means sanctum. It's the remains of an ancient fortress. Evidence suggests Kaleth was destroyed in a great battle. Old droids still walk those ruins today, but this first blade is a puzzle.
I can't help thinking Nayland's had much longer to work this out.
We have found several old weapons in one section of Kaleth. Nothing like a first blade, but a good place to begin. Ah, I planned your training so carefully, but the Force has intervened. Finding the Fount of Rajavari and stopping Nayland must be a greater test.
She was like, I was just gonna have you write, I want to be a Jedi on the wall for 20 hours and do my laundry and wash my car a lot, but I guess this is more important and actually relevant.
Obviously, finding the Fount of Rajavari is more suited to my talents.
You should know, Padawan. The Council tends to disapprove of such training, but I'll explain everything to them. For now, focus on
About how you're
exploring
too lazy to
Kaleth
do
with
it
the
yourself.
first blade. Call me on
I
your
love that.
communicator at once if you have any success.
The writing carved into the stone is almost illegible with age. The more you examine it, the stronger
respect.
intuition becomes.
You stand before greatness.
Okay, I guess I was just supposed
The
to
first
fucking read
blade
quickly.
I guard. It rests with the ashes of its maker, the Weapon Master.
The Weapon Master. Am I supposed to answer that on the Gatekeeper? Fuck. I feel like I'm caught in like a nerd conundrum.
I don't know the title. Who was he?
He saw Jedi as warriors, not only philosophers. Armed them, protected them. The first blade, first Jedi weapon. From this beginning, lightsabers came. Millennia passed. Only hilt of first blade remains. Only disturbed once. Rajavari came. He proved worthy. Permitted to take the hilt. Later, returned it.
Proved worthy.
Perhaps I could do as Rajavari did.
To take the hilt, prove worthy. The philosophy of Jedi combat. Show understanding. The Weapon Master left challenges, here in Kaleth. Training droids to test his students. Find them. Prevail. The hilt of the first blade waits. Telemetry is received. All droids report your battle performance. Satisfactory.
My battle skills are more than merely satisfactory.
Telemetry does not lie. Take the hilt. Treat with respect. Fight with honor.
The hilt appears to be modified and heavily engraved as if to store information. You see no way to access it.
Master Yuan, I've found the hilt of the first blade. A proto-lightsaber from someone called the Weapon Master. The hilt looks as if there's data engraved on it.
Of course. The first blade points the way. Rajvari made the legendary weapon itself our guide. The Force is certainly with you, Padawan. Please bring the hilt back to the temple at once. I will look into a way to access that data.
Hello again, Padawan. I'm glad to see you well. Master Sio Bakar, I was there to greet you when you first arrived.
Ah, still just as bald as always, I see. I don't remember you.
I'm sorry. My work for Master Yuan has been keeping me preoccupied.
Yes. Yuan mentioned your expeditions.
This is Master Jarek Kaden, another of the Jedi Council. Yuan told us about Nayland Raylock, the pilgrim seeking Rajavari's secrets. She also claimed the Force is guiding your training. This isn't unknown, but...
Maybe I'm special.
Perhaps the Force needed the right person for this task.
There, Sio. Where there's blind certainty, there's arrogance. Yuan should know better. First she welcomes that Trandoshan into the temple, now this? She's getting more unorthodox by the day.
What do you make of Yuan's claim, Padawan?
That I'm special? Yeah, I'm 100% behind that.
I trust in Master Yuan's wisdom.
The Council has agreed to accept Yuan's opinion. For now. But I am concerned about the dangers this path is leading you through. Finding the Fount of Rajavari before Nayland Raylock does is important. But so is your safety, Padawan. Be mindful.
Of what? Flesh Raiders? It's the kind of cake. Oh, creepy lizard dude's back.
Rajavari's hologram proves the same technique existed. Don't you see? It'll resolve that silly debate once and for all.
Yuan is soft thing. Old soft thing. Do not overexcite for this.
Overexcite? I'm not quite ready to... Ah, Padawan.
She's about to
Much
just
longer and
fucking
we'd have come looking for you.
splooge.
I
She's
thought you
about
might
to
have crossed
squirt.
paths with Nayland Raylock again.
Master Sio and Master Jarek met me outside. They wanted to discuss what you said about me and the Force.
Why are they distracting you? Your task is too important. You said you found the first blade, or
It's
its
too
hilt at
important to
least.
fucking kill
Is it?
robots
May I
or
see it?
do other bullshit side quests.
Ah, the folds in the metal, the power cell chamber. These are lost techniques. Our lightsabers began here, with this.
I believe these etch marks are encoded information, Master Yuan.
And the interior's been modified too, perhaps to hold more. I deciphered a second clue from Rajavari's hologram. To find the Fount of Rajavari, this hilt must be taken to a cave in the Typhonian Mountains. The hologram says the Founders meditated in that cave, debated. They became the Jedi Council.
They had no idea one of their number would eventually succumb to evil.
This cave I know is Flesh Raider Cave now. Good hunting. I would accompany. I go ahead. Make a good beginning before you search for old things. Shall meet you there, small hunter.
I apologize, Padawan. Kaizen's devotion to the hunt is quite single-minded.
I don't mind. I welcome his help.
Good luck and be careful. The hologram said nothing of what might be waiting in those caves.
Probably more Flesh Raiders. Just gonna go out on a limb. The same thing I've been fighting this entire planet. Maybe more of them. Yeah, I thought so.